Hello, Shimei. How are you? Happy Saturday nights. What is going on? We're waiting for our orientation issue to pop up in 15, 14, probably 30 seconds. What's up, Sandy? I haven't seen you for a while. Hope things are cooled off a little bit. And there we go. Now let's fix this real quick. All right, there we go. Coffee time, 71 degrees and delightful. Hey Ronnie, how you doing? Happy Saturday night. What's up, man? Trixie, how are you? Thank you. And that was 88 degrees an hour ago. It dropped like 17 degrees in an hour. How you doing, Alan? Yeah, I gotta fix up. I gotta fix up the Nightbot a little bit. Beautiful night, just absolutely perfect weather. It's a great night for some pizza. And let me tell you, I'm excited to have some pizza. I hope it turns out as good as last time when we had that Cindy Russo artisanal pizza with the good flour and everything. You know, we'll load it up. How's your meat, right? Ham, salami, mushrooms, onion. Do it up. All right, what are we doing here? Let's be careful. We got our surfboard. I don't know what we got. Yeah, thank you, Alan. I'm going to have the final, I hope, Monday or Wednesday. Tuesday's my fish and crabbing day, so I tell people don't expect me on Tuesdays. Got it? Oh, well, why don't you go on the weekend and do that? Because everybody and his mother's out there. Oh, you're lucky you don't have to work. Yeah, well, let's see you do this work. Oh, I don't know. I don't do that stuff. I no touch electrical stuff. It's like a show me the money, baby. Show me the money. Show me the money. How you doing, Angus Kisses? I could kind of use that bucket. come back up. I think we're going to grab that bucket tonight. There's an Ace 5-gallon bucket. Yeah, we served their time, so if I'm working, you know, subcontracting to other people, sorry, it's got to kind of be on my schedule. Oh, but we got to get this house to market, right? You know, get it. Well, you know, right? Right. I worked harder this last week than I did when I was ever working. I guarantee you that. Plus, I have to deal with these contractors, subcontractors, and they always want to jack the price up for everything. I get some pictures today. Oh, there were holes in the wall that had to be patched, the painter, and I'm like, and you know, people are allowed to hang pictures up, right? And that's what we have spackle for, bro. How you doing, Nick? Right, that's why we have spackle. Scoot over with spackle and painting. You're impinging on my weekend. How you doing, Callie Mo? Yeah, good time for Artisan pizza. Plus, you see, I like to goof around with the subcontractors and stuff. It's always the same crews. How you doing, Naomi? Your dinner sounded good tonight, honey. First thing we do, we got to get back. We got to make that dough. How you doing, Jerry? No, I'm not going to fill the holes with toothpaste. I'm not filling the holes at all. I'm not a painter, right? That's not my gig. Right? I'm doing good, thank you. How are you doing, Mahan? Oh, wow, this guy could have moved over some, right? Wow. I'm just going to put it by the fence here. Coffee, I shall return. All right, yeah. I think Monday I gotta try to get this stain off of the driveway. Son of a gun, this guy must have emptied his whole oil pan into the concrete. Hey Joni, how's everything in hillbilly country? Hey doctor, how are you tonight? Oh boy. Yeah, please tap the like button. We're way under. We got almost 70 people here and only 16 thumbs up. Last night was a very fun live stream. I appreciate those that were on. Oh, you sold the trailer. I hope you got a good deal for it. Especially if you did some work on it, you know. I can't remember the last time I had some pizza. I don't even know. So I'm going to enjoy it tonight. You best believe. You best believe. Well, Saint, I've been kind of carb deficient. I've been more on big meat. So, like today, I just had a bowl of crab soup this morning, which was delicious. And then I had a little bimbo blubbery turkey sandwich for lunch. You know, the bimbo bread is so tiny now. Right, had a couple pieces of flubbery turkey on it. And that was about it today. So, I burned a hell of a lot of calories this week. Been on a big calorie burn. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can grab this bucket up here. I got to make sure nobody crapped in it or something, you know. It is the hood. Got 35-year-old guys on bikes, drunk. All right, we're gonna pop it right here. Let's see. You guys can check me shotgun here and make sure nobody does bad things to me in the hood here. Let me go check. I'm hoping nobody crapped in it. Score, score, scores. They're good for hauling tackle and stuff down the hill. All right, what a score, man. Score, score. Those things are like $6.99 in the stores now. All right. Thought it was used as a toilet. There you go, Ronnie. You know what? This looked like it just had some leaves in the bottom of it. It looked like it was relatively feces free. Hey Dorlin, I saw a nice Ace 5-gallon bucket. And I thought to myself, man, I'd like to have that. Right? Because they're not cheap in the store. They used to be $3, then $4.99. Now they're $5.99, $6.99. It's got a nice handle on it too. You got to know what to score. Right? I don't smell any weird smells coming out of it. That's the good news. Did you see all the latest reports? I didn't see anything today. I was cleaning up inside of the house, so I don't have to be in some head-crushing thing when terror comes. Yeah, they're mighty handy when you carry your tackle out to the beach or down to the rocks and all that. It's nice to have it in a bucket. Really nice. How you doing, Catherine? So I'm not sure what news you're on about troglodyte. I'm not sure. I'm going to be all about my coffee. Drifting over on me. Let's see, it's almost 6, it's about 6 o'clock, so should be free. Gee, I hope my hillbilly pals are here. Of course they are. I always got to be next to the hillbillies. It's just my lot in life. One good hillbilly deserves another. There they are, right there. There they are, right there. I think they're good luck though for me. I don't know. I think they're like good luck. I don't know. Let's make sure we got nobody behind us to crush and have a massive insurance claim. All right, here we go. All right. Start setting up camp. Yeah, I mean I think they're down for the night. Oh man, it's called guys, it's 2024. In a lot of ways I'm envious of a low overhead production, right? Just set it and forget it. You don't have to cut the bushes or yeah, we got coffee now. Yeah, we got coffee in a bucket tonight, so we're scoring. What's going on in 2025? Are you getting married, Dory Lynn, or what's going on in 2025? And talk to me like I'm a 5th grader. Risked his life. I always risk my life in the hood. Oh, it is better than 2024. Okay. Yeah, there we go. I don't know. What do we got? Prom night tonight? Oh yeah, it's prom night. What the hell is it? Homecoming? We got all these chicas over here, all strutting their stuff. What are we doing? Looks like very short dresses are in this season. Yeah, I was gonna say prom, but proms are in spring. This must be like homecoming or something. I don't know. They seem very happy. Look at all that energy. There we go. Don't bust a heel, honey. Don't bust a heel. Oh, the joys of youth. I dreamed a dream of days gone by, when life was due and life was mellow. I dreamed a dream of the dream I dreamed has died. The great Patty Lupone. Don't get me crying. Yeah. So I don't know what news you're talking about. Because it was usually around the Halloween homecoming. Well, that's the time of Halloween. This is it. I guess I'll see if we're going to probably do the pumpkin tomorrow. Have more time sitting at home, and just finished washing my painter's drop clothes. They're nice and fluffy. There you go. I washed my outfit today too for work. You know, when I got that Cal sweatshirt on, it's all business. Right? All the subcontractors are diving for cover. What are we doing today, boys? Show me the money, man. Show me the money. Right. Show me the money. Flattest Pizza on YouTube. What is that? What you make in your restaurant, you mean, Ramsey? Looks like it all chaperones or something. It's a wonderful song sung by the great opera star, the great Broadway star, Patty Lupone. For 5 feet 1 inch, she could really knock it out. Do you think I would carve the pumpkin early? I usually carve. Yeah, I don't know. I got to take that under advisement. Tomorrow's the 21st, I believe. 20th or 21st. Got to see if we have should be a couple candles around somewhere to stick in there. I don't know. Fluffy pizza. Well, I learned that from Cindy Russo. Normally, I would take the roller and roll it out. Now she's like, no, you're pushing all of the pockets out of it. Just hand do it. Do it on one side and then do it on the other, right? So we had some great pizza. So we got some nice sauce tonight. We're gonna fortify that with a little bit of tomato paste. Make that delicious. Hello, Michelle. How are you? Girls are excited. Oh, I can't believe I went to Chili's and I got salsa on my dress. I'm not sure if white is the greatest choice for fall.
You can send them on.
I'm just saying. The hell do I know? What am I, a fashion maven or something? I don't know. All right. Elaine Page also sang that song, Dream a Dream. So did the great Susan Boyle of Britain's Got Talent. I'm at work in a few. All right, Michelle. I'm going to call you when I go to work on Monday morning. Some girl was wearing a ribbon. I guess she's the homecoming queen or something. I don't know. That's the queen in her court, I guess. I suppose that's what people do. If I was younger, I'd be chasing them. Yeah, sure. Okay. Not with your footballer injury. Got a remote controls and turn it on and off. Oh, that's good. Pizza, Rosie, dear. My lady friend had a great time today. That's good, Tony. That's excellent. Excellent. That's beautiful. I'm happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that. I'm a germaphobe, I'm afraid. You can scurry like a rat, you mean? Isn't that what you mean? You can scurry like a rat. Boy, you see a lot of Subarus over here. Man, must be a gassy grandma convention over here tonight. So what's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's doing okay. Really nice weather day today. The winds finally calmed down, which was super. Yeah, you plonker. You pensioner, Ramsey. Right, you bloody pensioner. They had an article, Ramsey's slowing down. What's my favorite pizza? Not too much cheese, just a generous amount of mozzarella. Some salami, some shredded ham, onions, mushrooms, and if I had pepperonis, I'd throw them on too. I'd call that big meat. Is your work fixing? No, my work this week is private sector work. You bloody wanker, Ramsey. No, but next week I have to fix a urinal that won't stop flushing at the church. Oh joy. It's always plumbing. And a door that doesn't close all the way. Throw some head cheese, baby. I was a germaphobe. Then the doctor told me, yeah, I need the germs. I swim in germs. That's it, Alan Gentry. I absolutely just bathe in germs. So it just keeps you strong. It keeps you in the game. Would you eat? Hey, Jeff Rowe, how are you? Jefferson T. Road. That silver jumped up $2 an ounce on Friday, huh? Oh, the bathroom's haunted. It'll just be a whiz fiesta. WD-40 is not a lubricant. Really? Really, Gordon? What do you think it is? It's one of the greatest lubricants ever developed. Western Diesel Formula 40. You're doing work for the Lord. I love pepperoni, pineapple, bacon, and purple onions. Yeah, about silver. Yes, I freaked out when you put your food on that raw patio table. My patio table is cleaner than the table that you eat off of. Well, it's going to go a lot higher. It just broke through a critical level. That was an amazing explosion in the price of silver on Friday. I've been banging a drum on silver and gold for now. There's rumors of an alternate BRICS currency that's going to be gold backed. Gold and silver backed. And seized it. I don't know. You probably had a defective lot. Buy high, and keep buying higher. That's it, Jeff. But that cleared significant resistance. It just hit a 12-year high. So back to 2012. That's significant. When you close above a previous important high, that's important. BRICS is developing its own currency, which is going to be real trouble for the United States. So don't be looking for interest rates to be going down too much with all the debt to be sold here. $1.8 trillion deficit for the fiscal year just ended. Hey, Nicole, how are you? How's the softball going, honey? There you go, Lee. It's always good to have $100 of junk silver, face value of junk silver. Have some around. I just want the top of the pizza. I want the whole deal, man. I got some of this really good flour. I got some of this really good artisanal Italian flour. Yeah, WD-40 for Gordon's knees. Yeah, Gordon Ramsay says he might consider starting to slow down. How convenient when his star is starting to fall. Right. It's time to retire. Go out at the top of the game. I've sold off all of Gordon Ramsay enterprises. Now I just want me a little fish and chippy shop. Going great, my last. All right, last game is October 25th. All right, there you go. That last one. What a footballer. Yeah, that's it. Oh, Ramsey, you pensioner. Any of that stuff. Quarters, dimes, half dollars, they're all good. So you have to consider a dollar currency that's backed with something real is a whole different animal. It's not something the world is used to right now, so might not ever get off the ground. It's too constraining for a lot of governments. Yeah, make sure they're real silver. That's what Jeff T. Rowe's concern is. There's so much fake stuff that came in. But I can tell by the ring real silver. You put a silver dollar or a silver coin, you can tell by the ring when it spirals on a table. Real silver has a ring to it. Yeah, it's too hard to recover though. It's the traditional silver gold ratio has been 32 ounces of gold for 1 ounce of silver, so that ratio is way under now. So yeah, use a cell app to ping your real silver. That's it. So it's a good thing to have. Not that it's going to last you long, but right. Well, it's it's a definite threat to you're talking about some big countries there. I mean, you got to believe that Russia, China, a lot of these countries are doing what they can to undermine, working around the clock to undermine this nation. So it'll come out of the blue. Well, it is what it is. She's early, she's either very early, Nicole, or very late. Anyway, how's your boyfriend doing? I know you like those white boys. What is his name again? I can't remember the guy's name. And we'll complete it. Sorry, I have no idea, Jeff. I have no idea. I hope they do a better job of building that than they do with apartment complexes and stuff with tofu construction. Carve my face on a pumpkin. Good Lord. Really? I don't think my pumpkin's big enough for your head. Just saying. Yes, a lot comes out. Well, Amazon's getting into the small reactor business now. There's a lot of these big companies, mega companies are working to develop small reactor technology. At least any screw ups will be localized to a small, several block area of uninhabitable land. Yeah, I'm very pro nuclear. More nukes, less kooks. Yeah. Or as Jimmy Carter said, nukia. Happy National Seafood Bisque Day. How about that, Noah? Nuclear. We must have nuclear power that is safe and effective. uh, yeah, God love him, man. A man of decency. In many ways, he's would maybe consider the last like decent president that was pretty much untarnished. I run on a small reactor. I'm here to look cool, honey. I'm here to just chill out tonight. Looking forward to some of that artisanal pizza. So some cold beer. Yeah, yeah. Looking forward to getting out there Tuesday and banging in a dozen nice Rockies. This time I'm going to make a garlic, like a garlic jalapeno. Garlic pepper. It's going to be delicious. Deep fried. It's my Ray-Bans. They're a chick magnet. Man, it ain't going to be long till Tara's here. I started cleaning the house today. I thought, what the hell? I'm not going to wait till the last minute and have to go through all that. Silver solder is used less in plumbing due to the press fittings. Yeah, they don't use that as much. I use a lot in electronics. Silver core. I see a new ad campaign. I was watching Mark Weem. Many of you probably subscribe to his channel. He eats food around the world. He was in San Francisco a couple of years ago eating at the crab house down at Pier 39 in some Vietnamese place that has garlic noodles and garlic crab. And I thought to myself, yeah, man, why the hell not, right? Let's do it up. Most of my stuff, I don't need the flux for electronics. You'd have to ask Leaves rosin core flux, I guess, for plumbing. Not many guys are using copper anymore, I'll tell you that. Everybody's all PEX and, Everybody's using compression rings now. Oh, here comes Dakota boy. All right. Tiger shark fittings are shit. They tried to sell me that when I did the Rancho. I'm like, no, I'm going to use PEX. Man, I hate that. Shark bites are the worst. Yeah, it's easy to install. It's good. You use those crimp rings, and that stuff ain't going anywhere. I did the whole bathroom remodel with PEX, the whole house with the Shine Shack with PEX. You can see all that on the playlist on here and on the Rosie Murphy channel. All that work. It's hard to believe that was 9 years ago. Problem with most copper is people don't deburr it properly. Yeah, it's good stuff. You use those compression rings and you're good to go. That stuff performed beautifully. Well, shark bites are not good. They weren't good 9 years ago. Well, it's not metallic, so you don't have to worry about bimetallic conductance with some copper. If somebody improperly grounds something and you have a corrosion effect that takes place at the joints. Yeah, you have to deburr them from the inside and the out. Oh, man. Man, what a nice night. What's the temperature right now? 75. Isn't that amazing? Delightful. Perfect time of year. Still don't see a lot of leaves falling yet, which really surprises me. I thought all the leaves are supposed to be off the trees by the end of October or something. I see a lot of Kias around here. I guess Kias are relatively inexpensive. "53 degrees on the mean streets of Lawrenceville, New Jersey." There you go, Shemay. Oh boy. I'm watching the NASCAR race now from Las Vegas, they say it's only 71 degrees there now. That would be, are you sure? Is there NASCAR in Las Vegas? I don't know. I hope they make shark bites better than they did back in the day. Yeah, you put some of that solder in though, and you get that dissimilar, some of that corrodes. Thank you, Michelle. $10 from Michelle. Gas money for good times, honey. Thank you. Thank you. They said as soon as the election's over, California is going to be raising the price of gas tax another 47 cents. Can you believe it? Unbelievable. That's your gift from the Air Resource Board. God, this state is really effed up. Thank you, Callie Mo. Thank you, sweetie. They don't have the balls to convene before the election, so they postpone their regular meeting date till after the election. Yeah, it's a joke, Cobra John. It's a total joke. This state is so screwed up, the government of this state. Everybody's supposed to choke down another 47-cent tax. When will it end here? Well, I told you, Cobra John, they delayed the vote. Their normal meeting schedule date, they shifted back to after the election. That's what kind of small balls they have, right? That's what kind of demented people are running this state now. I don't know, Jeff. I just went with PEX compression rings, and they work beautifully. I never had an issue. Yeah, pea brains, right? It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Between the utilities board being appointed position and the air board being appointed position, you see what you get in this state. Out of control shit. Sad. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, sweetie. Always a good, consistent supporter of the channel. Thank you, honey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, I say make these all elected positions, then you'll see something change. Boy, you'll hear them at their campaigning. We're going to hold the line. Right? I think... So all these people that love big government, you just hear silence from them, nothing. Crickets, right? Just absolute crickets. All right, let's go make some, let's go make some dough. Before I get too frustrated. before I get too frustrated. Well, she's not setting my gasoline tax, neither is Biden. Hey, Joe. That's going on in Sacramento. These out of control people. No regard for the people whatsoever. Yeah, I wouldn't be running a torch too much around wood unless I have a shield behind it. Well, Trump ain't gonna help my gas tax out here, I guarantee you that. It's these brainiacs in Sacramento that people keep electing. These fools. Man, 6:30 and it's already, sun is already down. I stayed about an hour. That's about as much as I usually stay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start making fuel again. I really don't know, Doctor. I don't really have a feel for national election, but I'm very concerned about another 47-cent increase in the price of fuel. That's going to be painful. As far as what happens nationally, well, I don't know. You know, whoever wins will be my president. So it's that. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Today is really comfortable. But this local level stuff, just the tax increase, the proposals just never stop coming. And it all ends up in pensions. I never look that far ahead, but I'm not real happy about the price of stuff here. And you're going to add insult to injury now with more tax increases. Anyway, not much I can do about it. I just worry about the stuff I can control. Alright, we did score a nice bucket today. I don't know if it'll help the homeless. It'll help the homeless industry. That's who it really helps. Ooh, let's get the dirty table out. Whoever said the table was dirty. Right? Magic! 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 Gotta give some love to Magic. All right. Yeah, the knuckleheads are all here. Ah. All right. All right, we're gonna move the pumpkin because we're gonna make the. We're gonna get the dough going real quick. I did get gas today and put it into the stove, into the barbecue grill. We're gonna keep that pumpkin out of the sun. This over here. Yeah, the tomatoes are coming like crazy here. Absolutely like crazy. More than they've been at the peak. They're coming in now. So Jeff, you're making good money on that silver, brother. Jefferson Cheese Road at your service. Let's get this made real quick, and then we'll go ahead and we'll have a beer and some peanuts and feed the cats here. I always keep this table very neat. I'm not a slob when it comes to preparing food. I'm very, very meticulously clean. Because other people could be eating. Get our mixing bowl going. I'm going to use some of this good flour we got. We're going to use 2 cups of this flour. This is the King Arthur 00 pizza flour. ain't cheap, but it's the 0, 0 is what you need. We're leveling that off a bit. Okay. There we go. 2 cups of that. And I'm going to get some, I'm going to proof a little yeast in some hot water here. We got our yeast here. These cats are all underfoot. Get some hot water. Let's go ahead and proof this yeast. I like to proof it with a little bit of sugar just to help activate the yeast. That's for my distilling days of making moonshine. We're going to use, a good tablespoon of yeast there. And I like Red Star yeast. And I'm going to go ahead and take a fork, work that all together. There's our requisite sirens. Yeah, it has to be warm, not hot. If you use hot, you'll kill the yeast. Take your time. Work that good. We're going to let that sit for a bit. That's probably fire related. We've had a lot of fires around the area. It's nice and dry. Get that yeast nice and active. Let's get this on. This shouldn't have to sit too long. This will be very lively. Throwing some cocaine cheese, Jeff. It's like, really, bro? Alright, let's get the side chat on. Trying to watch that. Let's see. All right, here we go. All right. Yeah, let's hit the thumbs up button if you haven't done so yet. It's very appreciated. No, you don't have to be too gentle, but you have to be careful. Yeast is a living thing, so you don't want to kill it. All right. I'll be back in a second. You guys gotta wait a minute until we get this dough combined, okay? So keep your drawers on. Keep your drawers on. Alright. It's all nice and shaggy here. Add our salt in there. Just a little bit of salt into it. We've done this in the barbecue many times, Dorothy. Many times. All right. This all together. Let's get a little more warm water here. Together, get all of that incorporated really well. Make sure your hands are clean too. All right, starting to come together. Making dough is kind of an art. You have to know the correct moisture to flour ratio. Here. I like to get all that goodness off of here. And working that in. This really helps activate the yeast too. And it's good for primal urges. Yeah, I don't weigh it. I don't think I've ever weighed anything. I just go by feel. I've baked so much stuff over the years. It's coming together really nicely. I don't want to feel any rough spots where it's dry. It's like a nice Italian grandma. Alright, that looks good. Alright. So we're going to let that rise. That should rise rather quickly. Gonna have that sitting right there. All right, let me put some of this stuff away, and we'll get it out there. We'll feed the cats. Let's feed the beasts. Let's feed the beasts. The beasts. Holy crap. There we go, boys. Enjoy. It went right in my face. There they are, the monsters. Oh, this baby is finally breaking down. Oh, I love that. Wash your face. I'm going in now. Man, that joy juice went right in my face. Alright. Went right in my face. Alright. Let's go. No, they're all gray. Right, Russian blue descent. Oh boy. Oh, all those Russian blues. I love that card. I'm gonna put a new battery in when it goes. Guarantee you. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Here we are. Alright. Are we not getting signal, or what are we doing? We don't know. Man, this thing is lousy. Alright, we ain't getting on that way. Mazel tov. Oh, 2032 battery holders to the bed. There you go. I got plenty of 2032 batteries I took out of the Rancho I'm redoing. Celebrate good times. Come on. Do. I don't know what it is. It's called an Imusa. I found it in the side of the road in a box. Some people moved out. It's a really nice bowl, right? I was like, that's a really, really nice bowl. Right? So, let's see. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Bear with me a second. Yeah, I was watching Mark Weems today. He was in San Francisco a couple years ago having that crab. Man, that looked good. That deep fried garlic crab. Yeah, it's got a red bottom on it. It's a nice one. It's a really nice one. It is a nice one. So we're letting that dough rise. If it's going too slow, I'll get some warm water and I'll sit this whole bowl into the warm water. But if you don't let it kind of take its time, then it gets a little yeasty. So, which is a problem. Man, why is this internet so slow today? Like taking forever. Moment of silence. It's going to be some nice dough. Yeah, when things get too yeasty, that's why the best thing to do is put a quarter of a teaspoon and let it rest over, let it work overnight. Then it gets a really deep flavor. Yes, I'm an enthusiastic eater. So I enjoyed, he went to the crab house on Pier 39. I don't even know how business is down there. I used this flour before, about a month ago we made it. It was a live stream called the Cindy Russo Artisan Pizza. Modeled after hers. Alright, let me see something here. Let's see. See something here. Yeah, I've used this before. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, this King Arthur flour is really good. You need to add a little more water to it. It's all about the way it feels. All right, take care, Shimei. Oh man, can you believe Maryland beat USC today? Man, that's beautiful. They're going to be a force to be reckoned with, man. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. All right. Poor Cal lost by a point today. I don't know, baguettes or something that's really, I can make something that looks like a baguette, but let's not fool ourselves. No, it doesn't cut it. You know, honestly, it just doesn't cut it. Somebody sent me a baguette tray. I might try to use that. I mean, I've made baguettes many times on the channel. Yeah, it's a really nice one, Jeff. I scored it. Some people were moving at. Yeah, you need plenty of crust to dough ratio. What the hell is going on with this thing tonight? Oh, wow. Yeah, it's all about the crispy exterior, right? Yeah, the water, the salt, the yeast, and the flour. I think you can get OO flour at like Safeway. Not me. For me, you have to have a feel for it. It might be. I don't know. It's just a nice rubber bottom bowl. It absolutely has to have a crackly outside crust. Absolutely. It's very thin too. I mean, I've been to Paris, right? Like everybody gets off work and they stop and pick a baguette up and they put it on the back of their bicycle. It's weird. We're gonna lower that into some warm water. Kind of make a little bit of a proofing operation there. Hasten it, but not too much. So. Yeah, mountain bikes around here is just terrible. They just, I don't know, it's something about the dope. We're gonna let that go a while. Yeah, that's starting to get active. I think I'm gonna take the top off. Put a bigger top on. Put that on top. Let that float a little bit there. Look, it's floating. Oh man. Yeah, I like the Cuban bread for Cubanos. Really nice. I heard that Cuba's in a really bad way with power blackouts and all that now. I don't know how much longer that regime's gonna be able to keep up. It's looking like it might be the end of the line coming. You know, the initial wave of interest to go to Cuba just died after the pandemic. So Jeff T. Rowe must have been jumping for joy when he saw that silver surge at the end of last week. $2 an ounce in one day. Oh, there's Marks. Wow, Marks is at the feeding bowl. He's so skittish, that cat. I don't think we would annex Cuba. I don't know, but the North Koreans are going to be sending soldiers into the Ukraine. You can imagine that. Right. Simba's our special needs cat, so we love him twice as much. We give love and affection. We have a lot of great pizza places in Santa Rosa, but they're all, you know, to get a pizza delivered in now is $35. And if you order it in on a Friday or Saturday night, you're making a big mistake. It's not even cooked all the way. They're rushing that crap out the door, and that kitchen's fighting it. And if you dine into a place with big takeout service, you're really cheating yourself. Hey, Rhonda, how are you, babe? How are you? Dory Lynn, you just got to make yourself, you got to make your own, honey. You got to get that OO flour, and you got to make your own. Just follow what I'm doing tonight. Get your barbecue grill out, and you'll be in high cotton. I got lots of good pizza places. I did when I worked at Pappy's Beef and Beer in Ocean City, Lee, after Philip's Crab House. I can toss a pizza great, but I have a low ceiling here, so. Yeah, you gotta have a restaurant that's focused on eat-in dining, right? I mean, they can't be split on sending shit out the door, and they're being paid the same, and their workload is doubled. I'd be like, the hell with that. To hell with that. I hopped on there and bought my grandkids some sterling silver flower. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. They won't know what to do with it because the days of people using silver service are long gone. I don't know about Kansas, Jeff, Park City, Kansas, but I tell you what, you got to get the Kirk Steve stuff, man. Yes, it gives it a good chew, and it's really, really, really good. Really good. You got to get the Kirk Steve, the Rose. That's the really expensive stuff. I don't think your restaurants make pizza, Ramsey. I'm just saying. Right. Oh, but if they bloody did, it would be the best pizza. But why should I dominate the Italian trade? Oh man. Yeah, I think that faded in like the '80s of, giving a bride silver service for 8 or something in China. I think that shit just went by the wayside. Right. How you doing, Wellspoon? Nice to see you. Jefferson T. Rowe, at your service. Yeah, I don't know, Doctor. It's kind of rare. I mean, I don't know. My mother used to put it out at Thanksgiving, Christmas, and maybe New Year's, maybe Easter. But she'd be hovering over you to make sure you didn't finger the silverware too much. I don't know. Lee Hale said that's just wrong. Yeah, the really silver service has the olive forks, the soup spoon, the salad fork, the regular fork. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. Maybe they still do that in the UK. I don't know. You'd have to ask Welshbrew. But otherwise, yeah, ice tongs, carving knife, fork, all that stuff. Yep. I do. Yeah, we had to polish it once in a while. Yeah. But now, I don't know. Well, if you ever drive to Santa Rosa, Alan, I'll set you up with a good meal. That's for damn sure. We fought over the mashed potatoes, man. All right, let's check, see how we're doing here. We're looking good. All right, we're going to let that go. You should never be in a rush. We're going to let that go a little bit longer. Hey, Scottish, how are you? I'm not sure, Dory Lynn, what that means, honey. Did you polish the silver? I don't know. Talk to me like I'm a 5th grader, right? Talk to me like I'm a 5th grader. Oh, man. They sometimes give silver stuff for wedding gifts on 20th. It's really falling. Yeah, it's really falling out of fashion here. How you doing, Scottish babe? How are you, honey? It's really, it's unaffordable now. Melted. Will you, Jeff, look up Kirk Steve. Rose pattern. You want to see expensive? You want to see expensive? Get down and boogie on that. Yeah, the Little Morons Academy. I don't know. It's just for the silver value now, Jeff. Right? Oh, come, keep your drawers on, Ramsey. You don't have lights out for another 20 minutes, so don't worry about it. There's Marks. Marks. Marks, what are you doing? Huh? Marks is like a little tiger. Silver TV on carbohydrate sales, and then sell an auction with online sales as well. Yeah. But pewter is car boot sales. Yeah, you got to have a good eye for stuff, though. You know, but nations that are in decline generally don't have accoutrement for their meals, right? Right. It's just plain eating, right? Plain eating, right? Right. There fine dining is disappearing. Hey dogs, how you doing? There's just no rhyme or reason. Oh, silver plated. Oh, good Lord. Also, a lot of silverware is hollow inside. It has wax form, so there's really not as much silver as you think that there is. Right? Especially knives have like plastic filler. Yeah, America had a higher standard. That's right, Dr. Frankenstein. Absolutely. Right? It's a society that can ill afford that custom anymore. So you look at brides used to get China sets, Royal Dalton, and all these, you know, Wedgwoods and all this stuff. Not anymore. Right? Not anymore. That's good, Jeff. Shit. White Star Line, right? Flatware. That's funny, man. This stagehand. No, I didn't put olive oil in. This stagehand is using a knife. Bloody hell, man! Are you bloody kidding me, dude? That's from the Titanic. Yeah, but it cuts pretty good, right? Yeah, Birdby, the stagehand that's eating off of the Titanic, right? Simba, where did Simba go? Oh, there's Marks. Marksy! Always looking up. Like something's gonna swoop down, some kind of hawk or something. Right? Some kind of hawk. Yeah, it's like you don't see that stuff anymore. It's society can't afford that anymore, right? You know, life just tends to come down until you're almost to pioneering days again, eating dandelions and making dandelion wine and all that shit. Right? That's why Jefferson T. Rowe stacked silver, right? The Titanic should be resurfaced. It's in two pieces, right? If they brought that up, the air would hit that and it would just corrode at the speed of light and just disintegrate. Plus, it's almost the equivalent of dogs. It's almost like, hey, we should raise the Arizona too, right? Some things are best left untouched. Like you saw what happened to the goofy submarine that went down to visit the Titanic, right? Right. I mean, we saw how that turned out. Yeah, let sleeping ships lie. Exactly. We're pheasants or peasants, one or the other. Right? They're memorials to the lost. Right? Yeah, everybody would dress up to go to the doctor. Exactly. It was a sign of respect, but we don't have that level of respect anymore. Right? Ray should go back to. Oh, I ain't gonna raise. It's impossible to raise. It's. Let it be a. Let it be a. Let it be a graveyard. Don't disturb all that. Noritake, China. Yeah. You just don't see it from the bride's list anymore. I want a silver service and stuff. Looks like that's risen pretty nicely there. A few more minutes. Despite what Ramsey says. Yeah, all the bodies have disintegrated. Simba! What a dopey little cat. Yeah, it's like, why don't you raise the Arizona battleship in it's sitting on the bottom easily. It's only about 14 feet down. I mean, what the hell? The Titanic, you're talking about hundreds of feet down. Yeah, people got dressed to fly. Hi, Amelia. We're making pizza tonight. We got the dough proofing right now and rising. We have to be patient, though. Yeah, I don't know where the hell Simba's all around. Simba! Simba! What are you doing? Huh? Come here. Come on. Come here. Come on up. Simba! You dope? I don't know, dogs. Dude, I don't know what you're on about, man. Really? I've noticed, I've noticed less eating in. It depends. I mean, Amanda Hug and Kiss will tell you, down in her area, it's booming. Down on 4th Street, it seems to be booming here in some places, and other places seem dead. I mean, they're closing up. Cattlemen just closing their Petaluma location, so go figure. Right? I mean, how do you figure that? Right? I mean, that's the most successful steakhouse. They've closed up Santa Rosa now. Now the only one that's left is going to be Roller Park. I think we're going to turn this a little bit. And let this rise a little more. Well, maybe, I don't know. I'm not in a rush tonight. So. Only Ramsey's in a rush here. So we're going to let that rise again. Alright. Let that rise a little more. That water's still warm. Let that work a little bit. Especially a British one, everyone. Yeah, what's the British are never going to let go of that. Right? Well, Screw, I was looking at a video on YouTube about how many fish and chippy shops have closed in the UK. It used to be fish and chips was a cheap meal. Yeah, I guess that's directed to me. But you can bet at the end, when civilization crumbles, the Brits will be the ones to see it out in style still. Oh, I don't know, Jeff. I want to go down there and truth check that bullshit. It just seems like a cheap score for content to me. I don't know. It could very well be true, Jeff. But, it takes boots on the ground to give a real honest assessment. Are there as many businesses down there? No. Because it's really hard to make a go of it with the price expensive cheap here in Wales. Damn, Welsh Boo, tell us how you really feel. Right. Well, they've lost a lot of shops. They had a guy interviewed in Manchester, a couple in London, and they just said the taxes and things is too much to run a shop. Yeah, that's no bueno. I got to go down and do a reality check down there. Believe it or not, the last time I was down there was during the pandemic. So, and of course it was dead then. You couldn't even get a meal. I mean, shit. I mean, you couldn't even get a beer. Right? I'm struggling to find a place to get a beer. Right? British shop still had formal tea service. They always will, I think. You know, the British are the anchor of civilization of the world. That's it. When they go, that's it. Yeah, pizza on the grill, Amelia. When the UK goes, Western civilization is tits up. Marks. That's a very skittish cat right there. Yeah, that's it. I mean, they're the right. The United Kingdom is the anchor of Western civilization. When that goes, this country will be long savage, and the UK will still be stiff upper lipping. Yeah, $20 for fish and chippies in. And they said people were complaining because you can't use newspaper anymore. Rumor of nukes in, I don't know. You know, I always say, Amelia, be ready to meet your maker. Yes, European culture, particularly British culture, keeps the world civilized. It's like the core of the reactor right there. Right. Yeah, sitting on the porch. Yeah, they said you can't use it because of the ink or something like that, and the people were like, "Oy vey." Generations of Brits ate this stuff off a newspaper, and it's like, even during World War II, the only thing that wasn't rationed was fish and chips. Jeff, I got my 3 handguns, buddy, and I got so many thousands of rounds of ammo horrendous, strategically located here. Think there's no lead. Yeah, I don't know, Welsh. It's just that then now they have fake newspaper-looking paper they use. Right? That's it. Makes reading revelations. That's right, Amelia. I always tell people, be ready to meet your maker. Right? When you stand before the Lord, give a good account of yourself. This stuff is really starting to get nice and puffy. So if we're patient, we get a reward. I might be 3 sheets to the wind by the time the pizza comes, but well, it's not just that, Welsh. It's the government makes things expensive with taxation, right? 22 LRs, that's good ammo. I get the mag, the high mag 22, right? The big grain load. I wouldn't mind going down and eating at the Crab House. Everywhere she went. Yeah, because it's an election year. So, but I don't know if that has anything to do with the success of business or not. I know a lot of places have closed down that can't afford to rent anymore. Jeff, do you go hunting there? I stick on a ride. I don't know, Welsh. I'd be very slow to give up the royalty there. It's like, right? It's something of importance. People might hate it, but they'd miss it if it was gone. Right? All my stuff is 9mm. Oh, there's no city as beautiful as San Francisco. Scenically with the, oh man, every direction you look, there's just tremendous views. Well, online shopping is, you know, it's people want cheap. They want convenience. So, you know, they're just giving people what they want. Right? Right? And the success of it is proof that they're serving a market that wants to pay less. Right? Now, very little of your stuff actually comes from Amazon. It's third-party merchants that are on there selling it. I always make sure everything I buy is directly from Amazon and not some third-party merchant. Yeah, but if people want to do it, they can do it, but they're not doing it. You know, when I took marketing for my master's degree, the first thing I learned, there's no brand loyalty that 5 cents off coupon can't overcome. Good night, Welsh. In other words, don't underestimate human nature in terms of laziness and cheapness and all that. If you can just have it delivered to your house, right? Got all my silver buried in the backyard. Lee Hale, I bet you don't have any silver, dude. You're the original faith in government guy, right? Which is all right, man. You're the backbone of America, right there. That's it. Okay, Wells, take care, sweetie. Thanks for coming in. Simba. Simba. What are you doing? You gonna say hi to everybody, or are you gonna be mucking around here tonight? What you doing? Simba's gonna be mucking around tonight. What you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Come on over and say hi to everybody. What are you doing? He likes that when he gets to. I'm a phrenologist. I tell the future from your skull. Goes into a deep trance. Its engine's running. Yeah, Tiger's still around, the old bird. You go play with Marks. Yeah, throw more money at it, right? Grow the homeless industry. Where in the hell is our pizza pan? Where did that go? Where in the hell did that mofo go? Clean this baby up some. That sent every cat scrambling for cover right there. All right. Let's ring the bell. Let everybody know. There we go. Good eating ahead. Wash my hands. They call me the new and improved Duncan Hines here. The new and improved Duncan Hines. It's shake and bake, and I helped. Mama, we having shake and bake, and I helped. This is looking good. She's nice and puffy now. There's nothing like a nice puffy dough. There we go. Alright, now we're going to be careful not to knock all the air out of this baby. That's the important thing. We're just going to move that along. Look at the stretch on that. Right? We're just rotating that baby. Using its own weight like jiu-jitsu there. Alright. We're just kind of moving it out. Just like so. We're going to start, we're going to heat up the barbecue grill. I Did pick up more gas today. I got that. Let's scrape this. Let's scrape this baking stone down a little bit. Dig that. Do I dig that girl? Do I? We're just working the perimeter. That's all we're doing. Just getting that baby nice and worked out there. Doing a nice kind of artisan across there. Just kind of working that. How about Cindy Russo just gently, ever so gently, just massage it out. All those good. She had those fingers working it. Those magic fingers. Just like so. So we're going to let that heat up a bit. Alright. Just working that baby around. We're not blowing all the bubbles out of it and everything. We're just moving it along. That's all we're doing. Any holes, just repair them. So we're going to put it in there one side and then we're going to do the other. We're going to put it directly on the baking stone to make sure that it puffs up real well. Alright. Then we're going to transfer it to our sheet, alright? Let that just lay just like so. Alright. That's all we do, just lay it right there. Yeah, we're going to bake both sides of the board then. We're going to get that baking stone good and hot. We're going to lay that baby on one side. And then we're going to flip it over and pre-bake the other side. A little trick I learned from Cindy Russo. And it's not patent pending, so it's okay. Any little holes, I'm just closing them up right there. Oh. Here comes Marks again. Yeah, let the cats need it. Marks is one skittish cat. That's going to be some nice, like designer dough there. Just working it like hand formed. No cat hair on that. I cleaned the table. So we want that baking stone to get nice and hot. You can already see that had a lot of stretch to the dough, and that's because of the flour that we're using. I'm going to take that up on a rolling pin and then take it over there. We're going to bake one side and then the other. And the longer it sits here, it gets nice and you can just stretch that out really nice. Right. Marks is looking at me like, what kind of nut job are you, man? It's nice and comfortable tonight. The dough is already kind of docked. I've already moved it out a lot, you know. I've already moved it out a lot here. So you really don't need to dock it any. Miller Light beer. I'm drinking Miller Light beer since 1903. That's pretty bad. That's pretty good. $11 for a 12 pack. You've been drinking that for 121 years. That's pretty awesome. When it's time to relax, Miller stands clear. Beer after beer. If you've got the time, you've got the time. We've got the beer, Miller beer. What's up, Kelly? A couple chords in the cooler. There you go. We're gonna have to transfer that over to getting ready to put that. We want to make sure that baby's really up to temperature. We're going to get our rolling pin. Stay off of this. Don't touch it. You hear me? Don't you dare touch that. Okay? Don't even think about it, you little mug. I want to kind of roll this up on the rolling pin. You better not jump up there, you little shit. All right, there we go. All right. We're just gonna, that's really nice though now. It's really working nice. We're not gonna squeeze any of it out here. Get that up on the rolling pin here. And we're going to transfer it over to the baking stone. Check that in about 10 minutes or so, and then we're going to flip it over and do the other side there. That's it. I think pre-baking this baby is really a key. There we go. So there it is. You should really take more time to let your dough rise nicely. in the meantime, we're going to open up one of our canned red sauce that we did. All right, let's make sure we hear the vacuum. There we go. Put that right there. And we're going to fortify that with some of the tomato paste. We're going to put some Italian seasoning in here. It has some, but we need to fortify it with a good tablespoon of Italian seasoning. We're going to hit that with some of our homemade tomato paste here. Use the rest of this up from one batch of it. That's like 10 pounds of tomatoes there. We're going to work that all together. That's going to be really nice. That's it. We're working that. Man, that is a banging sauce right there. Oh. Shit, you were in the house there. You better not have whizzed on anything in there. All right, let's check this real quick. All right, that's looking good. Alright, unfortunately the whole thing just messed up. I forgot to grease the baking stone, so it's a bloody disaster. That is that. That, my friends, is the end of that. There it is. Anybody that says, oh, everything always turns out great in Kitchen Stadium, not really. All right, back to the drawing board. plan B for dinner now. Well, once in a while, we get a mess up in Kitchen Stadium. So we got to pull success out of a monkey's ass here. So let's have some spaghetti tonight. Yeah, that was stupid of me to put that directly on the baking stove. Ungreased. Anyway, we're going to have some spaghetti tonight. I think we're going to save the pizza for tomorrow. Yeah, so the mistakes happen in Kitchen Stadium, you bet. Man, that's good. All right. But you got to be able to pull a rabbit out of your ass on this. So we're going to switch our pizza to tomorrow night. We're just going to have some spaghetti tonight. We got the sauce made. I don't want to waste it. Oh. Yeah, it didn't work yet because I'm not really thinking tonight. I'm more concentrating on drinking than that. Tomorrow we'll make a better pizza dough. It'll be warmer. Oh. Yeah, shit, I didn't grease up that baking pan and that stuff stuck to that like a freaking pin on a donkey's ass, man. Yeah, delivery work. So we're gonna do, I'd make a damn good spaghetti with the, we got the sauce ready to go. I'm gonna save the mushrooms for tomorrow. Yeah, it's a great spaghetti sauce. You got to be able to pull a monkey out of your butt. No, I just, next time. I have a pan. I should have used a pan for it. I had a grease pan, but I thought I'd just put it directly on the stone. No parchment paper here. We have a beautifully greased pie pan over there. Pizza pan. All the cats look. If you were having this one. Good night, Alan. Yeah, we're still batting 920 here. We're all right. All right. But tomorrow is another day for that. So let me clean this up real quick. No, my ass needs some Italian food tonight, baby. All right, here we go. Fire in the hole. Here we go. Yeah, fire in the hole, baby. I don't know whether this is Snatch brand or what it is, but it's going in. There we go. We got two kinds, man. Probably do a little more because we want to have leftovers, I think. Jamie's like, if you were drunk, that would have never happened. That's some funny shit right there. All right, we're all in. We have to pull a monkey out of our butt tonight and enjoy. No, I don't like any meat in mine. I like a very tomatoey sauce. Let that go a bit. That's looking good. All right. We got our sauce all ready to go. Yeah, it's a lot of sauce, but what am I going to do? I might use some of it tomorrow. Right? I have 27 pints of sauce that I put up. I could put up 10 more pints with the tomatoes that are still coming off. I don't like real thin spaghetti noodles. That's another pet peeve of mine. Don't drink and bake. Didn't he nail his maid or something? I don't know. That was like a big surprise, right? I opened the package with my with my teeth. Look at that. Jamie's like, that's just not going to cut it. I love sausage and Italian sausage and beef meatballs, and I make some killer meatballs too. Right. Yeah, you shouldn't drink and bake with your maid, I guess. I don't know. Right. Who knows? Yeah, that's the legend, Lee. That's Jefferson T. Rowe. Meatballs are good. You got to keep them soft. That's the thing. And one of the best ways to do it is to bake them. She said, I am the one, but the kid is not my kid. Load it up, Jeff. We have to pull a monkey out of our butt tonight, so. It's not my kid. Okay, it's my kid. uh, I'll do block. Only in reruns, my friend. Yeah, if you're a hostess, you got to be able to switch gears, you know, in case you muck something up. You got to keep the party flowing, you know. You can't sit there and start weeping in the kitchen. Because everybody's like, oh, that's cool, but what the hell are we going to eat tonight? I feel your pain. Look, that's a tough break, honey, but what's for eats? You don't understand. The dish is ruined. We get it. We understand. It's like Otter said to Flounder in Animal House. Face it, Flounder, you fucked up. Dry your tears and drink a few more, drink a few more beers. Hey, Sergeant. Let's say Sergeant says, I just got out of lockup. I remember that feeling of walking out. Hey, Dave, how you doing? I remember that feeling of walking out to freedom. I get that. Nice to see you, Dave. We've had a beautiful night in Kitchen Stadium tonight. I'm doing great. How you doing, Happy Face? Life is beautiful. All right, this stuff is ready. Get ready to serve it up. You mother. Yes, I remember that feeling of walking out. Freedom. Freedom. Ooh, that's hot. Ooh. Ooh. Whoa. Whoa. Look at that. We just pulled a monkey out of our butt right there. There we go. Let's hit that with that sauce. Now the hostess is back in favor again. Well, it's not quite what we expected, but it's bloody delicious. All right. Mamma mia. That's it right there. Right. You got to be able to swing and pivot, baby. You don't want to go into any freaking meltdown mode. Let me mix the rest of this out. Yeah, I think we're going to switch over the pizza to tomorrow night. Get a better running start on it. Oh, the dough bombed. Destroyed on the, destroyed over on the baking sheet. The baking stone. Get out of my face. My luck, I have Italian cats here. There you go. Like that's pretty good. Yeah, where's the pizza? It's in heaven. Where do all pizzas go? That's it. It's called pulling a monkey out of your butt. Oh, you really performed a miracle in the kitchen. That's what I do. Dipshit little Trotskys all over the little marks, little communist bastards all over the place. Shit happens. What's up, Justin? You're in your bed sheets. That's cool. Simba, you're dumber than a box of rocks. Long thing. I've been to Macau many times, man. I would hop on the jet foil in Hong Kong and be across the Pearl River Delta in about 40 minutes. They had big Boeing engines on that jet foil. They would just cruise you along like 40 knots across there. My passport has plenty of Macau stamps in it. Ooh. The airport for Hong Kong is on Lantau Island now. It used to be at Kai Tak, used to be at the heart of Hong Kong Harbor. That was fun, landing right in the middle of that shit. Coming down right between buildings. At that time, there was no Las Vegas influence in Macau. It was all Stanley Ho and all of his shit, all of his gambling houses and stuff. Because at that time it was Portuguese. Mark saw that noodle flying by. He was like, what the hell was that? Just landed from outer space. Painter's drop clothes, huh? Oh, it's very comfortable tonight. So, I don't know. I didn't get a lot out of the place. It was boring as hell to me. Right. Yeah, I'd take the jet foil over once a year or so just to dick off over there. Look at Marx's little communist bastards eating that spaghetti noodle. It's like I can't get it off the ground. No, I didn't make pizza tonight. We failed on the baking stone. Hong Kong was a British colony. Now it's what's called a SAR, or Special Administrative Region of the Great People's Republic of China. I couldn't get that noodle up. Still a very nice Saturday night. Yeah, you're having that dinner party, you got to be able to pivot, you know. Surprise, we're having spaghetti. I shall return. Excuse me. You could walk into any bar in Manila Bay and say Douglas MacArthur and get a free beer. How about that? That's because I washed it yesterday. After all that dirty work down there. The Hong Kong fell in like December 25th of 1941 or something. Singapore, Hong Kong, they all fell. Kuala Lumpur. Yeah, metal handle. Good night, Amanda. Well, if that's the case, Sergeant Valdez, then study the ill-fated Turkish invasion in 1914 of Russia. Hey, Robbie. Well, like a couple thousand guys froze to death. Spaghetti is very tasty, very tasty. East Timor. Wow, Marks is really cruising around tonight. Spanish flu started in Kansas. And the U.S. soldiers took it overseas. A couple of the boys were instructed to burn some of the horse shit in the fire, and all this yellow plume of shit came out, and everybody in the next 2 days was in the hospital. And it was pretty much on. Hey, Rio. I don't think it was hidden in my lifetime. I don't know why you would hide it. President Woodrow Wilson was the last victim of it, and he almost died in Paris in 1919. Oh man, the guy Bly had one of the greatest top 10 of all time, great navigational 3,000 miles in an open boat. Right. One of the great couple things were wrong with that voyage. Number one, Bly was not a captain. Okay, he was a lieutenant. That's number one. That was the first problem. Right, that was almost unheard of, a lieutenant in charge of a ship. Number two, there were no Marines on board. Another thing almost unheard of in the British Navy. That's problem number two. All right. You can figure out the rest from there. Number three, when those lads saw those naked Tahitian women, it was all over. I mean, that was it. Man, that was delicious. That was a payoff tonight. Yeah, that's a stringy pizza tonight. The pizza tonight was an absolute total fail. So you know what? We get to try it again tomorrow. Yeah, we'll start the dough a bit early. Although when I aided Cindy Russo, she started the dough when I just got there, so. Well, Lee, I mean, toilet plumbing is not the most complicated thing in the world, right? I mean, compared to doing electrical stuff, which I prefer doing anyway. Oh, that was good. Your dinner party was a success. Yes. Delicious. Delicious. All right, guys. Well, I have supped tonight. I'm happy. I'm going to go ahead and close out the stream tonight. Number one, if you've not hit the thumbs up, please take a second to do so. It's very appreciated. Number two, I want to thank my moderators for everything that you do. And number three, I want to thank all of you for being here tonight. Good times, bad times, success, failure. It is what it is, right? It is what we do. Thank you, Dorlyn. Night, Naomi. Good night, everybody. Thanks so much for being along. Good times, bad times, ragtime. We're all here. All right. Here we are, everybody.